Seek and ye shall find, the scripture tells us. That's never been more true. As Serena Ulschuh was about to demonstrate, almost anything can be found on the list that was started by a man named Craig.
Most of the time, I don't really find anything, but all I'm waiting for is that one, and that's all that I really need to find.
I've given up trying to save the world in big ways.
But really, a family that was going to need us, and we were going to love them and take care of them.
Maybe that's how you change things.
Things like helping someone get a date for Saturday night, and even finding a home for survivors of Hurricane Katrina, all made possible by this guy, 52-year-old Craig Newmark. You may not know who he is, but you Mark is the Craig behind Craigslist, a San Francisco-based website. Think of Craigslist as the world's largest collection of classified ads, with pages devoted to each of the more than 175 cities it serves. Say you're searching for work in Chicago. Just go to that city's page and look under jobs. Looking for an apartment in edition of Craigslist has dozens for sale. Fans of the site say it's about more than just commerce, it's also about community.
You probably have to go back a couple of hundred years and think about the town green. That's really what Craigslist is all about. It's basically a forum to bring together people from the community. So
San Francisco's Ben Nelson says he became a Craigslist fanatic when he used it to find a date for a fans regularly become fanatics.
So the community is really structured around the concept of getting people who are like-minded, who have similar needs together.
People like John Holt. He runs a New York art gallery.
About 95% of the artists I use here I find through Craigslist.
And Stephanie Garabrandt of Orinda, California.
So yeah, through Craigslist, we've both given
online rescue operation. After seeing the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, Susan Knight and her family used the website to open their Arcadia, California home to a family of 7 evacuees.
What we've found is this huge network of people that are willing to jump in and offer Greyhound bus tickets and clothing and food and shelter and Craigslist popped up, and I said, oh, that's where I need to be, and I felt that I was like divinely touched because that was the name of my older brother.
Sorry.
And as for the original Craig behind Craigslist, ever since high school, Craig Newmark has described himself, well, as a nerd. So 10 years ago, he started his list as a way to make friends. Most popular websites in America. Newmark recently landed a spot on another list, Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People. And now his creation has even inspired a documentary, 24 Hours on Craigslist.
Passable pre-out transsexual escort.
The sheer diversity of options on Craigslist is free.
You know, it's like they used to let women into bars for free because
No
it would
more.
attract the guys.
Internet historian and author Howard Rheingold says he admires how Craigslist makes just one concession to capitalism. In a few big cities, it charges between $25 and $75 a pop to run help wanted ads.
Craigslist, starting with the technology, that one segment of the market supports the rest of it.
Based on selling nothing but those help wanted ads, Craigslist has earnings estimated at over $10 million a year. Small change compared to the $1 billion earned last year by auction site eBay. But it's enough to prompt eBay and others to launch their own Craigslist competitors.
So
remain loyal to the original.
are you sort of planning on renovating your whole house with your Craigslist finds?
Absolutely.
Their Fremont, California home is filled with items they found on Craigslist. Everything from a collection of vintage stoves to this canopy bed that was once a prize on Let's Make a Deal. Some things they paid for, others they several opportunities to sell his company, despite offers reportedly as high as $100 million.
Do you know how many people are going to say, is he crazy?
My brother has told me that I'm nuts, and maybe he's right.
Right.
But this works for me.
Newmark clocks in 7 days a week, policing his list, hoping to prevent the occasional
you take it for granted as it being, you know, a sure thing or a
This
solid
summer, Turner was one of 33 New Yorkers who answered an apartment ad. Each put down a several $1,000 deposit, only to see their potential landlord take the money and skip town.
So you have to be aware crooks are there, just like someone's like gonna maybe pick your pocket, or, you know, someone's waiting to rob a store.
So you get peeved. You get irritated.
I get pissed off.
Well, Craig's not only the brand, Craig is the innkeeper.
Author Howard Rheingold.
It's like Rick's American Bar in the movie Casablanca. Craig's List is Craig's place.
And according to Craig Newmark, that's not likely to change.
What would happen?
For the next couple hundred years, that should be enough.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.